I want to talk to mothers of adult children. I'm a mother of adult children. I have three grown children. Two are married, one is in a relationship. So I want to talk to moms because in my practice, I have several college age women, and I really enjoy these women. But one of the things I'm finding, and this is why I'm doing this video, is that, I talked in one of my videos to moms of adult children about getting a life when your kids grow up, if you don't already have one. Because if you don't have a life, you're going to smother the kids, the adult children, and you're going to be kind of, excuse my language, a pain in the ass. This is what I'm getting. These college age women are feeling overwhelmed sometimes by their mothers. And so if you are in not a great marriage, you're not close to your husband, you don't have something going on, you don't have something that you love, like volunteer work or a career or whatever it is. Not important what it is, just that you do have something. I find that I get a lot of complaints from these college age women, 20 something women, that their mom is constantly wanting to visit, constantly wanting to come stay with them at the house they live in college or whatever. Just overwhelming amounts of visits and calling them on the phone and wanting to talk every day. You need to know that your college age daughter, she's trying to become independent. And that is normal and that is healthy and that is good. And it's important for us mothers to facilitate that, to allow that to happen. I think that what I'm seeing is that these mothers are talking to their daughters as if they're friends in a way. And what I mean by that is like telling them their marriage issues, complaining, asking their daughters for advice, almost using their daughters as a therapist. They don't realize it, but that's what you're doing if you're doing this. And it's really, really weighing on your daughter. They're having anxiety, they're having depression, they're so tearful in sessions. They feel shame, they feel guilt because they love you as their mother. And they feel guilty because they're having normal feelings of, I don't want my mom around so much. I want to enjoy my college life. I'm enjoying my friends and my life here, my single life here. And when my mom is always in town and always coming to visit and calling too much, I feel like I have to answer the phone and I feel like I have to say yes when she wants to visit because she's my mother and I love her and I want to respect her, but it's really like ruining my life here. This might be a shock to you. And it might be like, I don't know, I'm trying to imagine what I would feel like if I, hadn't gotten help that I have gotten so that I did not respond in this way to my adult children. If you are in a bad marriage, you do not have what you feel is a life, and you are, sad and depressed, call someone, call a therapist, get some help because your daughter cannot be your therapist. Your daughter or son cannot be your relationship. They can't. It's unhealthy. They don't want to be. And they're trying to be because they love you, but it's not best for them. So call a therapist, get in and start working on, tell the therapist, my kids have grown up, whether you're in a bad marriage or a good marriage, or you have a life or you don't have a life, say, I need help so that I'm not relying so much on my adult child. And I am not emotionally relying on my adult child to fulfill my needs for relationship, to fulfill my needs for feeling important in life, to fulfill my needs for having an identity. Because here's the thing, and I get it. I have so much empathy because I have felt it. We as moms, we do so much for so many years, and it's our identity sometimes to be a mom, right? Like, I'm a mom, I have three kids, and we're doing night and day all the things that need to be done as a mom. And then all of a sudden, it seems like one day it's over. The kids are gone and it's quiet in the house. There's not a lot to do and nobody needs me. It can really cause a breakdown for us moms. So there's no shame in reaching out to a therapist and saying, you know what? I don't have a life. I'm in a bad marriage, whatever it is, whatever your story is, and asking them to help you. Help me navigate through this. Because if you do, you are setting up the future years for a good relationship with your son or daughter and their future spouses and your future grandchildren. But if you keep doing this smothering behavior and you keep relying on your children, adult children, for emotional support and for a relationship and for identity, you're going to lose them. You really are. They're going to have to set boundaries with you because me as a therapist, my job is to teach them how to set boundaries with you so that they can have a life and they can enjoy their life. I'm not into blaming parents and making parents out to be the villain at all. But we do have to look at your behavior and say, what kind of boundaries do we need to set with that behavior? And I don't want to do that. I'm a mom of adult children. So I relate to you. I get you. I want the best for you. Get help.